Hello, I'm the Anime Viewer 66, and today we're going to be taking a look at the anime Attack on Titan. This is where I would like to show you some of the music as an intro from Attack on Titan, where it's basically just like the most epic music you could ever hear ever, but YouTube's copyright robots wouldn't allow it, so sorry. In any case, at the beginning of our story, humanity is almost wiped out by the creatures known as Titans. They are brought to the brink of destruction. What are Titans, you may ask? Well, giant humanoid creatures who eat people. They're almost indestructible. They have really no need to eat people. Like, it's not for nutrition or anything like some monsters would kill people for food. They just kill because that is their one goal in life. Like, a Titan will destroy humans, kill everyone, and then walk by a deer and be like, oh, it's cool. They're mindless, zombie-like creatures whose one thing is just kill humans. And so humans decide, hey, we will make this giant wall, like ginormous, and hide behind it. And this is a really big wall, like enough for grazing land, for cattle, farming, all of this different stuff. And within the wall, there are several smaller, well, not smaller, but several bigger walls within. Like there's one for the very outside, one for the inner inside, and one for the inner inside. But then you time skip a good bit into the future, and humanity has pretty much all but forgotten the Titans. Like, they still know they're outside the walls. They don't go out there, except for a couple of scout units. But they're safe behind their walls. They're not really worried about it anymore. They're like, going outside is a death wish. Just stay in the walls and you'll be okay. But our main characters don't really think that way. And our main characters for this anime is Mikasa, Armin, and Eren. Eren and Armin's basically, their dream, at least when they're kids, is to go outside the wall, to find a way to get outside the wall. Mikasa, she doesn't really want to go outside the wall, but she will basically go wherever her two guy friends, Eren and Armin, go. So, as the series goes on, you see these three really develop with each other. However, then one day, something unexpected happens. How should I put this delicately? World goes to hell. A giant Titan comes and knocks down their wall. A Titan that they had never seen before. Like, this is giant, even bigger than the wall. And that was unheard of. And all the other little Titans come in after the wall is broke down. And they're like, we have to... And everyone's like, we have to get out of here. Run. Mass panic. Everyone for themselves. Go, go, go. To the inner wall. To the inner wall. They go and run. In this, Eren's mom gets trapped under a bunch of, well, basically a house. Yeah. I would make a Wicked Witch joke of the West kind of thing, but I kind of feel it's in bad taste, even though I kind of make it already. In any case, Eren has to watch his own mother being eaten alive by a Titan. Needless to say, he has some issues after that. And so, there we go into the characters. We'll start out with the most messed up of all the three, Eren. Needless to say, after his mother was killed by a Titan right in front of his eyes, and his village being torn apart to sunders, he kind of has some problems with Titans. His one goal in life, just as much as the Titans is to destroy all humans, his is to destroy all Titans. So you kind of got that, what would be the word for it? Yin and yang type thing? I don't know. In any case, Eren is a bundle of messed up. If he sees a Titan, his first instinct is not to run, it is to kill. The dude sees the giant Titan at one point, and his one instinct is not to run like crazy like all the others, or like most of people would. He's just like, must kill. Yeah, this guy has some issues. But he is sort of, oh, how should I put this? There was one scene in the show where he is described as, and I don't want to spoil too much, but basically the manifestation of humanity's anger. And then there's Armin. He has more brains than brawn, but he still has loyalty to his friends, and he can come up with some really cool ideas, like strategies and stuff. Crazy, but they just might work. He isn't to the level of intelligence as someone like L from Death Note or something, but he's still pretty smart in his own right. And then there is Mikasa. She has the problem of having a very messed up childhood, and as such, she has some issues. She is one of the ones that go on to be in the military and is the most kick-butt assassin of Titans, like, ever. Like, while the rest of her class is just trying to get the hang of it, she is slaying them left and right. Like, she is a one-woman killing machine. Her only weakness is probably her greatest strength. She is completely and totally loyal to Armin and Eren. But this can sometimes be a weakness when her loyalty can sort of cloud her judgment, because when your friends are in danger and you want to go back and you can't because of circumstances, it sort of can be a gray area of what is right and what is wrong. Do I follow orders? Do I not? As they all get older, they join the military for a pretty simple reason. Eren wants to be in the military because kill Titans. Armin wants to be in the military because, well, he wants to go wherever Eren goes. And Mikasa wants to protect both of them. So it sort of all works out. As the series goes on, I'm just going to go ahead and warn you now, do not get attached to too many characters in this series, because some of them, a lot of them actually, will die. That's why I'm not going to go through a whole bunch of them. A lot of them will die. This series is sort of a breath of fresh air, because this entire series is basically just, will humanity survive? Every time that you think humanity is going to get a leg up and be able to survive and take down the Titans are like, ha 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 ha, nope. And every time it's just like a cat and mouse game. Will the cat win? Will the mouse win? That sort of thing. It's a straight up, crazily awesome slaughter Titan fest, and human as well when the Titans get a hold of them. And the whole way through, you're just wondering what in the world is going to happen. I watched this as it came on TV on Toonami, and I'm going to tell you, watching this weekly, like episode by episode each week, was killing me. I was like, this is a show that needs to be marathoned. I cannot wait another week to figure out what happens. Because every episode is basically, I have to know what happens next. And that's a very good thing when every episode is like that. The animation in the show is simply amazing. Okay, the military guys, the ones that are taking down Titans, are given these equipment like it's a sword with like these steampunk Spider-Man type coils that can sling them from from building to building or trees to trees, from whatever. The vision, like the very act of taking these weapons and killing Titans, somewhat successfully and somewhat not, and seeing the variations of ways that they can do use these gears, is amazing. Like, seriously, this has some of the coolest animation I have ever seen. Okay, I think I've gushed over this show a bit too much. So, at the end of the day, I give this show 5 stars out of 5. Was there really any doubt? I'm the Anime Viewer 66. Thank you, and good night.